Hello, my lovely Pisces. This is LNL, Tarot Divine. Please like and subscribe to this channel should you like the messages that you hear. If not, check your other placements in your chart and see other videos that I have already posted. So this is a love reading for Pisces, October 2023. What I did, I pre-shuffled the cards, premeditated on them, and basically we have the first row that should be you, the person that is heavily on your mind. The second row would be you, my beautiful Pisces, for which we have the confirmation here. We have the High Priestess, but I'm going to talk about that later on. And then in the end game we have the advice. Do forgive me. We have the advice, we have the challenge, and the overall outcome, the final outcome for this particular love connection. So, just to make things a little bit clearer, I always do this because I think it's time consuming and because I really want to jump into the reading. I've clarified a lot of these cards as well just to get the overall picture. Obviously, when I'm addressing the universe, the spirits, our guides, angels, archangels, I always ask them. For example, now we are doing the reading for the Pisces, so I really want them to focus on one particular group of Pisces just so that we can have a consistent reading that is relevant for this particular group of Pisces. I find it much more easier than to read for the entire collective. So this will resonate with a lot of you, but maybe not with everyone. But the same goes for just about any collective reading. So let us jump in straight ahead. Let's talk about your person. They know this is the relationship that might have been a very committed one. There might have been, this may have been a relationship that has lasted for a long time. Maybe even 7 years, if not more than that. Doesn't have to be. So some work has been put in. This person really wants a passionate new beginning with you. They're ready to fight for you. They know this is their last chance, the final push. They view this connection as a beautiful one, Two of Cups. However, you may have interrupted things and ended this relationship in some shape or form. Some sort of separation, maybe ghosting, or maybe you stopped talking, but the heads were rolling, I must say, especially with this Queen of Swords. And now they want to come in with some apology, with some sort of offer. The thing is, they're really in their own head, going through with the Five of Swords. They're going through a lot. They may have a lot of internal conflict that is really giving them a headache because maybe they have juggled quite a lot between you and someone else, or you and their work. Later on we'll talk about even a possibility of a very ambitious person. So maybe they have juggled between you and the ambitions, and there was a problem with some sort of reciprocity in this particular connection, equal give and take. They weren't given perhaps enough time or energy to the relationship as much as they gave it to something else, some other circumstance. It doesn't have to be a third-party situation because I did not get any of these indications. They know that they know all of that. They know that, this is probably a very long-lasting relationship, as long as 7 years, if not more. They are really getting wiser about their role in this whole situation. But I have a feeling that they were kind of my way or highway. Even though they view this connection as a Two of Cups, they basically, there was some sort of stalling in the situation, some sort of, how can I put it, no progression. The Chariot is in reverse. they were undecisive as to how to save the relationship, which they really did think was, do think and see as the Two of Cups, a beautiful relationship, equal give and take, emotional reciprocity and all that. But they managed to sort of turn it upside down due to their inability to decide, maybe even decide on the priorities, what is more important. So it caused some halt in this situation, some sort of blockage, and there was no progress. Maybe they were doing things their way. Maybe they were overly ambitious and really focused on their job, which meant that they were not giving in to you or your relationship. This is the greatest probability. I mean, they are really eager to fight for this relationship. They know this is the last chance, but I do not see any particular plans, because when I asked about their actions, future, about you, I'm sorry to say, but we got the Two of Cups in reverse, with the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse, which means as much as they are all up in their heads and they really see you as the Two of Cups, and they may be even considering giving you some offer, they are not doing anything about it. You may have cut them off in some fashion. Let's talk about you. Right now, I can tell, like, you may be dealing, by the way, there are a lot of signs. Whatever sign you can think of, it's in this reading. Just looking at this pair here, you might be dealing with an earth sign as well as a fire sign. But here's the thing, this particular person may be well off, and you know that. They may be financially secured, or maybe they are really, given their ambition, very much so investing in their work, job, whatever this is. But the thing is that they are overly ambitious, and it's like it takes up the majority of their time. They are not focused on you, and they expect you to be on board with everything. Like I said, it's my way or highway. They may even be a little bit demanding, King of Wands in reverse. Like I said, it's my way or highway. I mean, they may be working on a stability, financial one, but they are overdoing it. And what happens, I feel like you are right now at a crossroad and trying to make a decision whether this is worth it. You may have ended things, maybe there is some sort of lack of communication as well, and that might be the probability, the biggest probability of all. But it's also something that in time, obviously this is a long-term relationship with the Seven of Pentacles that we got with this person. But it's like your love is not there anymore, or they may be viewed as someone who, when they love entirely, but with their nature, assertiveness, overboard, what did I want to say? Ambitiousness. It's like, I don't know if I feel this way. Maybe they can even be a little bit of brutes, if you know what I mean. Maybe they are pretty much assertive, and I don't know, you're at a crossroad. You are really considering the possibility of ending things so you can sort of start up a new chapter, a new life direction. And I'm feeling with the Seven of Cups in reverse that there is a possibility that as the time passes and they are doing nothing, it's like there is nothing else to do but to actually cut this off. It's like you want to end this chapter, and as the time progresses, I mean, the tower obviously is there. And like I said, you may have cut them off in some fashion, and the tower is actually happening as we speak, because something in this relationship you feel wasn't in balance. In maybe they treated you, sorry, or they maybe inflicted some injustice. Here you are, the high priestess in reverse. Something within this situation you needed to end. Something happened, the tower happened, the whole foundation got crumbling, because here's the thing, you expected more, you expected the balance, the harmony, the equilibrium. You may have even filed for the divorce, doesn't have to be the case. Why? What was the problem? You didn't feel like your own self. They just, I mean, whatever they did, it wasn't in the favor of Ten of Pentacles. For me, the Ten of Pentacles, which is here in reverse, but when upright, the Ten of Pentacles talks about, people working on every aspect of their life, having money, the legacy, the children, house, love, you name it. The whole house with white picket fence, children's dog situation like that. But they didn't give in to all of it. They just, from where I'm sitting, they gave only to something else, and it brought this ambitiousness of theirs, or maybe they were just, it's my way or highway, whatever they were trying to sort of impose on you, and then you sort of lost the grip of who you are, what you want, and that sort of brought in this tower, because there was no harmony in the relationship, no justice, no equal give and take, like I said. And now you're preparing to take the jump of the cliff, obviously metaphorical one, which means to go into this brand new chapter on the faith alone. You're preparing yourself to sort of take control of your life, and you're kind of either you're giving yourself some pep talks. That's what I'm feeling with the Knight of Wands. It's like trying to sort of find the passion or zest for whatever this new beginning is, which is clarified by the Moon and the Chariot. There must be, it's just, you know what, maybe in this whole situation you were denied of a lot of information. Someone maybe hid something from you, or if it's not the case, maybe going into the next chapter it seems like something that is unknown, hence the Moon. But you're gaining the courage and like you're trying to give yourself a pep talk to be more adventurous about this new beginning. With the Chariot, you want to take control of your life. I mean, you might have been waiting for some kind of apology from this person. You might have waited for some kind of gesture of love, something that might help save this, but it never came. It never came. Maybe you don't have all the information, but for what it's worth, it never came, and you are right now in the process of going through some pep talks, and maybe you are fueling yourself in the sense where you want to start off new projects that make you happy. Maybe you're trying to sort of find some adventurousness in this new path of your life once you leave them behind. Now, the advice, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands. For where I'm sitting is there is a situation that has to be left behind. I mean, obviously, it's not you want to you're advised to take these plans for the future, for these next chapters once you leave someone behind, but it has to be methodological, and it has to be very well planned. Like, you have to also stick to your own gun. Once you make a goal, make a plan, stick to it. Go towards these new bright horizons, the future that you are planning to have for your own self. And it requires, these new horizons require you leaving someone behind. Why? The challenge is quite obvious. There is something, this whole relationship seems to be hanging by a thread. The Ten of Wands, this is a lot of, it became so burdensome. It became so, oh my God. But it's like you're ready to sort of release the burden, release this heaviness, sort of. It's the end game, man. It's really the end game. And maybe you're I don't know, still it's like taking baby steps into new ventures. Perhaps you're preparing yourself, and that might be a challenge for some new ventures. Also sort of trying to gather all the zest to sort of go down that path, because you're tired of being in the mental prison with this really burdensome situation. You thought that you are not, you cannot be successful without this person. Maybe you sort of had some self-doubt with the Eight of Swords, self-doubt, uh, maybe also for the longest of time you didn't know how to live without this person, and always feeling like a self, like you made your own prison, basically. That was all in your head. I mean, however you see this fit, maybe you also, maybe you plan to sort of, within this new chapter, to sort of do some creative, to venture into some creative new beginnings. And maybe you're dealing now, that's the challenge, with some sort of self-doubt. Oh, will I be successful? Can I do it without them? Can I do it alone? Is the opportunity ever be given to me, or can I make it? But I know that the situation you're in is rather heavy. It's very good to sort of take the step out of it into your own wishes, plans, and goals, which I know you have. You just have to be methodological about them and really go step by step, being very meticulous in achieving these goals, okay? And I hate to say it, I mean, here's the thing. Even in the end game, we have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. From where I'm sitting, it's just what it is. This relationship is really at its end. I mean, it has given you a lot of heartache, maybe even them. By the way, roles can be reversed, but I highly doubt it. A lot of heartache. It's been a constant struggle. With the Eight of Pentacles, from where I'm sitting, it's like it's been a very hard work to keep this relationship going. And it became so tiresome. And I think a lot of heartache came out of it. So once again, and I pulled some extra cards, you got the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles with the Empress. With the Temperance. So you are definitely taking control over your life, ending this relationship, focusing on your money, focusing on maybe these new adventures I talked about, creating the life you always wanted for yourself. And who knows, being optimistic about even new relationships. You've been through your head. You've went through the retrospection of everything that had occurred in your relationship so far. You had some sort of a detached moment where you sort of took your time off and thought about who you are, what you want, what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. What you came up with is whatever they are, you were waiting for them to offer to you. It never came. It may have felt unfair or unjust, but it's like, you know what? I'm moving on. You're finding this spiritual sort of, you're growing spiritually. You're going towards your Ten of Pentacles. a better life, financially or however you see this fit. But the Chariot is here, the confirmation that once you get on that chariot and leave this behind, it's only gonna be victory and victory after that. It's you taking the control of your life. When I shuffled the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, what I got is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And it perfectly fits the whole story for this group of Pisces. The bottom of the deck was release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I won't be reading from the booklets, but I think it's quite self-explanatory. I'm really sorry that this wasn't perhaps what you wanted to hear, but here we are. This is only for this particular group of Pisces, October 2023. For the rest of you, I'll be posting, keep on posting. Please like and subscribe to my channel and like this video, share it. However you see this fit, it'll help me grow my channel, and this is a new channel. I just want to end this with one last thing, especially if you're a female, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. You are down to the overall energy for all of this. You should know that you are very down to earth. You're a very grounded energy. You can make these plans and manifest these plans for the future and actually see the results for your own benefit. It may have something to do mostly with the money for yourself, but you are so grounded and very well focused on the future plans that I can tell you, by being methodological and keep on stepping up, you're gonna see your results. Anyway, thank you very much. See you next time. I hope you will have a beautiful remainder of the day, and bye. Thank you.